So she's went on. You watch her go down the path towards her village. Again, there's a path up towards the hill that's along the lake. So there are definitely mountains and up sort of this hillside. It's sort of these sheer cliffs that go along the creek, the lake.
So guys, sounds like we need to go to the caves. I'm just saying, if everybody's warned away from there, that's probably the most likely place we're going to find what we need to find.
Yep.
And she said that her sister was just going around the lake, so I'm guessing a part of the lake comes across those caves.
Now they're above, so.
Perfect place for things to look down.
Yep.
So you want to circle around one way, or do you want to go one of us one way, two of us the other way, meet in the middle? I don't know how wise that would be if we run into something.
We stay together.
Like I said, there's a
Not
path
knowing
that
what's
goes.
around here.
There's a path that goes to a lake and up. So, and that's the one where the bag's right there. So that's the direction.
Okay.
We go.
So you all head up
Once
that
again, I'm staying in the middle between them in a defensive position.
I'll take the back. Charles wants the front.
Okay.
Mr. Leaderman.
All right. So we're heading up, and it's quite rocky, and there's like little paths that you weave in and out. Does anyone want to? It's like actually.
I'll be watching the ground, survival,
Okay.
checking tracks. That's survival, which is plus 13, makes it a 29.
Oh, there's definitely a bunch of animals that have been up here. It's like there's animal tracks everywhere. What's Ashton see? Because since Char's leading the way. So what's Char's see ways?
Well, that sucks. It is 18.
All right. So
Should have been that 20, but I'm -2 in perception.
yeah. So you're like I said, you're
Wait a minute. Are you suffering from...
No, he's just not good at it.
Want me to go
A
ahead
nat
and roll
20 is still a
anyway?
nat 20. Doesn't matter what your negatives are.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't matter going up. Doesn't matter going back. So nat 20 still.
I got an 18. Well, yeah.
All right. So Ashton's making sure nothing's coming in from behind, and your front. So while
Do I see any children's footprints?
there's a lot of animals, so especially canineous. So definitely wolves have been up here. It's like you're on a heavy wolf path.
You gonna tell us that?
Yeah, I can't seem to pick up herd tracks, but there's tons of wolves around here.
Wolves. 2-leg or 4.
These appear to be the 4-legged variety.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you all run into some wolves. Coming forward. So there's definitely wolves all over the place. The idea of a wolf den could
In a bunch of caves.
could make sense. So they could have gotten a child, and very easily, because the wolves that you've seen are quite large. So that would not be unheard of that they could.
We go fight wolf. Char has to eat.
Wolf stick sounds good.
Yes.
I'll slide past you and take up the lead to track the wolves.
Okay, so you come up and.
We're going this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, my bad.
Yeah. All right, so you make your way up through the jagged rocks and stuff. a good 20, 30 feet down. It's really steep down to the edge of the lake down there. So it's pretty sheer. Probably wouldn't be good to fall down it because it's got just enough angle you wouldn't fall straight. You sort of clang down. So, but you come to the cave entrance. There's a big cave mouth. So
there's a lot of bones outside.
So the open jaws of let me make sure I get this right. Trying to make sure that I read this right. The open jaws of the wolf heads forms a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet outside the cave. Torches in iron brackets line the walls from somewhere deep inside. You hear the echoing sound of a flute. Some are painfully played.
I'm casting Speak with Animals.
You don't see any.
I'm going to go ahead and precast it because it lasts after I cast it for like hours.
Okay.
I'm going to call out into the cave mouth.
So the flute stops.
May we enter your den.
It is quiet.
I am Bozak, friend of woodland creatures. I request presence with the pack leader.
No sound. There are no growls. There's nothing. It's like there's just like the cold sound of almost wind blowing out through the tunnel. So the flames that you saw deep down are extinguished.
I motion for you guys to stay at the cave mouth. I'll go to all fours and start crawling into the cave.
I wasn't expecting that. So okay. So you start heading in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So you get about 50 feet in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
It splits in two. You can tell the path split. Now there's a little perch that sort of splits between the two.
Look
So
up to it.
I would say that you feel a little uneasy looking at this perch. Just with your pass, you don't see anything or hear anything. But I tell you, with your passes, I'd say that you aren't very comfortable.
I take a seated position. Smell the wind. If it's going up one tunnel or down the other.
So perception.
Plus 13 is a 29.
So you try to smell like the sort of like breezes and flowing to the right. You sort of feel something. You don't really feel anything to the left, but you almost feel like a damp breeze coming. There might be water, like some type of water, or connected to the lake. But so when you're doing that, you happen to look up and you see two sets of yellow eyes in the dark up on the little mountain.
I'd lower my head and raise my wrists. I am Bozak. I request presence with the pack and the pack leader.
So out comes the eyes, come down off the sides, sort of walk up. They are two humans crawling on all fours. They're women with shredded clothing, walking again on all fours. Very dirty and disheveled. They seem feral. So we're walking around, but these are two adult women. Adult to you, probably, well, more teenage, like between 13 and 16. So their nails are long. You know, their hair frizzy. So
I let them get a good sniff. I'm very earthy. I don't smell like human.
Actually, remember how you smell?
Yeah, very earthy. I do not smell human. I smell of earth and stench.
What was your curse that you got in the?
What?
Yeah, you got cursed where you smell awful.
We all got something.
Okay.
That was your that's what Bozak got.
Yeah.
That's why you got stench added in your.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't smell human.
No, you do not smell human at all. It's like, so they come in, they sort of glance, and so it's like a low growl because they can't tell what this stench that comes through. Yeah, and they're still walking on all fours. This sort of.
I'm seated with my hands on the ground.
They sort of circle, and there's like a tap, like off in the distance to the left. So, and they both scurry and get back up onto the upper spark that they came down.
They resume their watch positions.
Mm-hmm.
I remain seated where I'm at, and once again, speaking in the gravel growling, I am Bozag. I seek an audience with the pack and the pack leader.
So they sit there and just, they show their teeth, which are human teeth. So, and they sort of stand ready, looking like they might pounce, but it's just like at a ready state, not fully.
I'm waiting for the tapping to come closer. I'm going to be very patient with this.
Alright, so he's been in there for a while. You hear nothing. Like I said, they didn't come out. They didn't really make a lot of noise or do anything. So there's no additional lights or there's anything like that. So Bozak's been gone for a little bit. What do our others do?
We go in.
Quietly. Not that kind of quietly. I'm just saying we don't go charging in like, a couple of bulls in a china shop. Yeah.
They're just like you are.
We no other way.
It's like we do go forward.
This is true.
All right, so do you even try to stealth, or you just sort of walk?
Just casual walk.
The casual walk.
Yeah.
You want to do half speed?
Yeah.
I mean,
because we're
Do I?
easing
You're
it in.
you're passive.
So
you're a hero.
if we're walking in that cave,
Halt!
it's
Don't come any closer. They will attack.
okay. Do you need light?
No.
Okay.
Do you all have dark vision? Sure does. Do you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you all pretty much get close enough that you can see Bozak sitting. It's like you both can do perceptions if you want to see if you can see anything else.
maybe a 4.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mine ain't much better.
You're lucky you saw Bozak, so there, you don't see anything else. You all again feel a slight. You feel a slight damp breeze. Like coming through. You do not see why Bozak has stopped or told you to halt.
I'm awaiting presence with the pack and pack leader. Until that presence is granted, we can go no further. They will not understand you here. And while I'm doing this, I'm glancing furtively up above me.
Give that. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glancing furtively above me. The guards are watching.
Gotcha.
And I go back to my passive stance.
All right. So at this, you all hear like the sounds of claws coming from the left and sort of echoing through. It's the sounds of many, many claws. So, and with this, Bozak sees it first. About 9 wolves come out through that way.
I sit and wait for them to approach me and sniff me out.
So they come with their heads lowered and it's like back straights, and they come and they all sort of circle you. So you all can see this. So most are about 5 feet. There's 2 that's outside of the 9, sort of like from the direction they came. They're much bigger wolves. So the wolves, like I said, they're in a circle and they sort of open up towards the 2 wolves.
I stay in my further position.
So 2 wolves jerk towards Bozak. You 2 can see this from behind. It's like, what do you all do?
They jerk towards him, but have they touched him?
They're about to. I'm saying they're.
Lunging at him.
It looks like it's a lunge. So.
He said to stay still.
Yeah.
All right. So again, they lunge and they hit you with the top of their heads to try to bump you up.
I go to a standing position.
So they bump. So at this point, they're like the 2 that bump you growl. So
I still keep my eyes down.
yeah. So they're trying to get you to go forward. So
Okay.
so one bumps you, but the other wolves, the 8 others, well, actually 7 others, because the one waits for you and one's bumping you. The others start coming towards Ashran and Char.
Okay.
They are with me. They are of my pack.
So they come to both sides of you and they start, again, there's a few there. And some get behind you all. So they sort of growl. So you can do animal handling. Let's see if you interpret.
I don't know. I guess paladins do get animal handling.
Hey, you
Not
can,
paladin.
Oh, darn.
what?
17.
So being sort of animalistic yourself, it's like they're growling because they're blocking your way out. They're trying to herd you forward.
Okay.
So that's what Char knows.
I rolled a 10 on those.
Okay.
Okay.
So Char, go ahead and do you start walking in? So
I'll follow along.
yeah, Ashran sees. So that's enough. So between Char moving, like okay, like I said, they've not attacked you,
Mm-hmm.
but you're pretty good surrounded.
All right. I move in the direction that I'm being nudged.
Yes, is to the left from where they came from.
Okay. Once again, keep my head down and furtive.
Okay, move that one if you can. Keep that chair.
Ah, magic.
Did he have invisible? Did you have?
No,
No.
that's just
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
That's from earlier.
Gotcha.
With a magic teleportation sound.
So you've come at what looks like some odd village. So you're at the edge of it. The wolves are still outside, like blocking your path out. There is one in front of. There's one wolf in front of you. So the wolf turns his head around and leans back and like growls at you. So animal handling for they're not speaking.
Crit.
Okay, so you know that apparently he wants you to follow them.
Okay.
Are we following?
Yes.
Alright, so you're out. I don't see you following.
Oh.
Alright, so he's out. It is outside of a hut. So while you were at the hut, do you wish to do like a perception or anything, sort of look around, or just?
25.
Okay. So
That's around looking for the little girl.
there are lots of huts. Okay. So again, the wolves are outside. So, alright. So the wolf growls and like sort of motions. And it doesn't speak until it finally says, "The dragon may enter."
I turn around and look and say, Ash, we're going to need you to stand guard outside for this. They will allow Char and I to come in.
Dragon only.
Oh, so you have to stay out here with me. Well, little buddy.
Can you speak with animals? Can I cast this spell on somebody else?
Yeah, actually, I think you can.
I'm going to give you a gift to speak with them. We're here looking for a member of a human pack that may have accidentally stumbled upon them. We only wish to return the small human to her pack, and we are willing to trade for her.
Char got this.
I cast the spell on him. I let the wolf know. I will bless the dragon that he may speak to you. And I go through the spell casting.
You lead, I follow.
So you go into the hut. And you come in and it doesn't look like anyone's in here. So
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, 14.
Alright, so there looks like there is some type of bed or bedding, but the bedding is up off the ground a little bit, so it's not like a bed. So it's probably like hay and fur, all sorts of other stuff, soft. But there might be something in the hay.
Investigation.
So do you investigate?
Yeah, I'm just moving around.
So you reach on the bed because it's like through, and there's something underneath the hay type stuff.
Okay. Underneath it. So, like, anyone there?
It's not far off the ground. Like you said, it's like a bedding. It's not far off the ground much, but there was something like under the bed.
I'll keep digging until I see.
Do you clear off what was?
Yeah.
So you clear off, and it's this long crate. It's about a foot wide, about 5 or so feet long. So it looks like some type of crate.
Okay.
So
I'll open it up.
So there's no locks or anything. So you sort of
Yeah,
pull
just peek inside.
Strength check.
$15.
So again, you sort of find and you crack it open, and like it sort of shatters. The lid sort of shatters through because it's been here for a long time. So, and it's a staff. So, and a book.
Ooh. What?
My feeling drawn to this staff in this book. Inside.
So there is a dragon head on the book.
So I'm feeling drawn to it.
So it looks very similar to you. Like it's just sort of like it's very. It looks like a dragon, but it looks more like like a
Dragonborn.
Is it a dragonborn type head? So what do you do?
I'm gonna reach down. I'll pick the book up first.
Okay, so you pick the book up. So when you do, shadows wrap around you. Okay. Though, and I don't have another dragonborn figure. And the entire hut's encased in shadow. You all outside can feel. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You feel like there's like this. The place has been encased in shadow. So
I glance furtively at the wolf. Does it seem on edge or anything?
it's taking steps.
I'm going to take a 5-foot adjust with it.
Yeah. So it backs up 5 feet.
You still standing by the tent?
Yeah, I'll stay by the door.
Right.
I'm just waiting.
So again, this shadow is blocking all sight and sound through. We're inside. So this shadow forms again like this dragon-like figure. It's very similar to you, except it has wings, and it is black, almost as made of shadow itself. So, and it says, "Who disturbs Noel's sleep?"
I give it since I know my real name now, I give it my, not the abbreviated, not Charlie, not the abbreviated version.
Okay, so you give your name.
Yep.
So the shadow looks, and its eyes sort of glow as it moves. It sort of turns into smoke, and it comes back as it's sort of looking. So it's like, "I do not know your bloodline." It's like, "Which dragon do you worship?"
I worship no dragon.
So it sort of slits down.
I'll present my disc.
So it says, "So you neither worship Bahamut or Tiamat."
When he says Tiamat, I spit to the floor.
So it sort of it fades back.
Like, me not know Bahamut, but Tiamat. And you can just see the look on just rage on my face.
It looks, it says, "I would much prefer you to have that reaction to both the names, but one name is adequate." So my staff here, and this glimmer, has been waiting with directions about how to find the real me in the Shadowfell. So, if you are truly a dragon that wishes to see Tiamat fall, I can grant you that power. So, but you must prove your loyalty, that you are willing to follow through.
I prove to you loyalty. You make Tiamat fall.
It's like, I will not make Tiamat fall. You will make Tiamat fall in the name of whatever God you wish and me.
I pick up the staff.
It's like I shall be your ally. It's like I will be your rock. It's like and it
I'll
envelops.
just walk you right in. Let me take care of the wolf's problem for you.
It envelops through. So again, it envelops you. So you are changed. So magic infuses into your blood, in every pore of your being. It's like you are now fully changed to meet what you were actually meant to be born for. It's like it says, I hide no secrets, so but you may keep your secrets, but not from me. It's like, for I am in every part of your being now, as we are one, and we will take down Tiamat and Bahamut too when the time is correct. But right now, we must get you back to where you're meant to be. It's like, I don't even know if I'm still, the rest of me is still where it's supposed to be, because it's come into your mind, and it knows now what you know. So I was put here to be protected by this Weredian. So, and to foster shadow and live in shadow, to grow. So, for my proxy, for the time is right. You are my proxy. So, not long ago, I sensed another one of shadow that was brought here. So, shadow that was looking at your disc and your emblem. It's like one that you seek. Also another one from the Shadowfell. So, I know she that you seek. But for you to fulfill your true power, so you must take the power of the pack and make it your own. So either take their blood or take their souls and make them your own. So show that the dragon is stronger than the wolf. So make their pack your pact, or make them nothing. So the shadows whip off and they all go into you. So you are changed. So the Glimmer has much writing on it. There's maps in it. There are spells written in it. Spells that you can't access yet. So, do you inspect this staff that you got?
I do.
So, the staff, roll an investigation. Or Arcana. No, roll Arcana.
Okay.
With your new bonus.
It'd be a 23.
So you look, and you notice that this quarterstaff have souls in it. So it radiates like shadows binding them. So if they speak to you, you can speak to them. So they are your servants. Apparently the souls that are in there right now are souls of dragons that have long passed. Probably mostly black dragons. So the first soul speaks to you, says, you have gained much, but you still hold on something of your past. Place it in the crate, and we will sacrifice what you were to start your path forward.
I put my maul in the crate.
So
If you already have this character sheet drawn up, I'm going to beat you to death on the way home.
Damn, do I need to take J.R.
Remember when I asked you if you were along for the ride?
And shadow envelops. Shadow envelops your maul. It's like, and it becomes no longer there, but it's like the shadow of it is now cast in the box, to where if anyone else looked in the box, there's nothing there. But you can see that the shadow of the Maul of King's Past is no longer exists in this realm or any realm. It has now been taken through the Shadowfell or other Ravenloft things. So there's a little a little shadow comes out is from your staff, and Null is in the staff. So it can speak to you. He said, "What you seek is here. It is guarded by feral children that have become part of the pact. So subjugate them or destroy them to claim it's like your goddess's path."
Oof.
As you wish.
Oh, far from being good.
I didn't say kill them. I didn't use that word, but
You
it's an
kind of
option.
did.
Are you going to share this information when you come outside? Because I can tell you the cleanest way to do this.
So don't forget your new performance roll. Okay, so the staff, it's empty in here now. So do you?
I just,
So you hand me the figure. Hope someone's got some pictures because I have no idea.
Don't you mean you
not.
should just switch those figurines around, or?
I've got one.
Oh, you already got one made up, huh?
I've got one that'd be a count.
Can we lay that back down for now?
Oh,
Take out quick. I wasn't even thinking about
No, what happens on Char Time stays on Char Time, right? Oh boy.
Okay.
Let me guess, you're so much more charismatic now.
Yeah.
so,
My fearless
It's like
leader.
one of my best friends' absolute wet dream. He always wanted to be a dragon sorcerer. Always.
Well. Alright. So.
Just tell me you took mending.
I don't think you want to see this spell list.
this no meaning is not the.
Around. So it's like a canvas tent, right?
Yeah, it's a canvas tent.
Spread it open. I step out. And you two both volunteered to come with me, correct?
Yes.
You two trust me, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You turned around.
Oh, well.
You turn around. Or you're looking at me.
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking at you.
I've got the staff in my hand. I hit it in the ground. I said, we have work to do. Level 6, become Nightwing. We have like a dark, shadowy...
Where'd the shadow creature go that was out earlier? Whatever.
Yeah.
What?
That general direction?
Good enough. Yeah.
Okay. A dexterity 16 saving throw, please, for anything in that general direction. Not minus in a 30-foot cone this way.
Okay.
Towards the wolves.
Like, are you going to do the entrance way? Like, remember, you all came in over here.
Yeah, basically anything with not hitting them, but just like behind them in 30-foot cone.
Okay. Include what, the one that walked you in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Dexterity
know
16
all you had to
saving
do
throw.
was
I'm not
call
in-
out the alpha.
Oh, but no, we're
So, do
We ain't done yet.
I'm not even going to do a dexterity. They're not.
okay.
Like, they're in the there's huts through there, and this the ones out that let you in.
The 27 points of necrotic stills that whole entire area.
Oh.
Just blows out. So the tents and
Yep.
everything. There are werewolves in the tents.
Yep.
So you go ahead and put the 2 tents right there. Like, so they're blown away, and they're hitting the necrotic. The wolf's gone. So yeah, it's down. Don't forget about how the staff works.
Yep.
So the werewolves are look up. You still have your staff in this form, right?
Yep.
So, but they're hurt, but these two like see this. They're ready to attack, and they see the staff, and they sort of wilt, just like wilt fast.
Okay.
Sorry, what's the point of this?
I hit him again.
They stay humbled. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say humbled.
Necrotic.
They're down.
And then I'm going to come back down. Because I can change at any time. And come back down. I'm looking at you two. So,
What was the point of killing the wolves, man?
for power. Unlimited power.
To help people?
We will help everyone.
Performance.
We are going to save Thetadolyon.
Performance.
That is a 25.
So it's like really.
Inside of 20.
So like, but still you feel like it seems to. Are you gonna go touch your staff to them?
Yep.
So this new staff that he's got comes up and to spare the dying.
Spare the dying. Spare the dying.
So there's
Yeah.
3. Do you do the wolf
I
too?
do the wolf too. Yep. You just see a
And
spectral.
they all the spectrals come in and they all stand back up.
I'm basically gonna look at them because they're where the werewolves understand me.
Yeah.
Okay.
They understand
Okay.
quite clearly.
Okay. Look at them like, you know what this is. You know who I now am. Do you follow me?
Those 2 take a knee. The wolf goes behind them.
You bring others to me.
So they scurry off every direction. So you all
Are
welcome.
you gonna have to kill all of them, man?
It's basically to prove a point.
Whatever, man. I'm gonna look for the kid. I'll walk away from him and start looking around and seeing if the kid's here.
So it's not in here. It must be deeper in.
Okay.
Like
You walked away, right? So,
Yeah, I'm not watching the rest of this. I'm gonna go find the kid.
so I thought, look, the ones that brought them back, like, do they submit?
yeah, they're like the one that was prophesized for us to leave this place, and Strahd doesn't let us leave anymore.
Bring me the peace that I seek.
So that makes it easy. All right, so they scamper off, and so they bring you. So right now we've already got the arms and legs, right?
Yeah.
What else do we have? So we got
The base, the pedestal,
Yeah.
the
the
feet.
base.
The base, legs, arms.
All right, so
Does he not get her head?
no, the
I
head's
guess
in
we
the
have to
castle.
touch. Oh, okay.
So-
Heads in the castle.
Soon enough.
So they bring you two hands. So two very large hands.
Okay.
So
Is there anyone that I can tell is more alpha than the rest of them?
oh yeah, they're like the one takes it and one's handing it to you.
Okay.
So that's definitely probably the alpha.
I'm
of
gonna
the
look
group.
at him and be like, say, you've been under Strahd for countless years. If you want to leave this place, you will find others, and you will bring them to me, and together we will leave this place.
It's the werewolf says there's a village that we have been taking their children for many years and converting them as the pack and making them strong. It's like we can get all. You're not here.
I know.
It's like we can make.
Converts.
It's like we can create all, and make them worship. It's like what God do you wish us to follow?
Present the disc, and you will follow the lady. You will follow Shar. And I'm gonna ask if they want to touch it. If they don't, take all their.
They all touch
Yeah.
it for their.
Yeah.
It's like so you take away any remorse. You take away any remorse from them converting any children or any being. You take away their last bits of humanity, basically. So they are now followers of Shar and your way.
See,
You made drones.
look at the alpha and say, sorry.
Is that a tear in your eye?
No.
Tears of joy. Thank goodness Scotty isn't here. Scotty, if you happen to watch this, so keep cussing down.
To the village.
They all head out to
skip
the
around.
village. So there's really about 30 werewolves and about 50 wolves take off towards the village.
Do you?
So
How far open is your mouth?
No. No, Ashran is like in awe and walks up to you. Don't. And walks up to you, brother.
Sorry, Dusty's also cussing me.
So,
So we're
deeper down the hallway, do I find a little girl?
JR's is like.
I don't want to be party to this. Oh god.
I can't. I'm torn. I'm just there. You come through and there's like, like this is being carved out. There's a pond of water. While you're going down, a bunch of werewolves come down. They pass you down the other corridor, and they jump into. You're almost there, but a water. The water, from where it's thrown, and they submerge, and they come out, and you see that they're carrying the two hands, and they're running back up. But you're looking for a little girl, right?
Yeah. If there's any of them that aren't full werewolves, regular wolves that are still around here, I'm going to use my speak with animals and ask where the child are, where the child is.
So far, there's no other animals. Like I said, they've all.
Okay.
So they came running past. Well, I will say, one of them come up, like one of the wolves that came from the deep earth. Like I said, they're just ignoring you. So they're they come up and they said the plebes are further up.
I asked one to guide me.
Like, we've been called by master, and they take off.
Okay. Well, I take their direction to go to find the child.
There's only one direction really to go, like maybe see a passage.
Okay. I continue down the pathway.
Okay. So you'll crawl up the water. So you start. So there's some, and you come into like what's been carved over time. Like it's been carved out in like stones. Probably wasn't some type of outpost or something at one point. It was like a maze of torchlit tunnels, carved caves. It says bones lie all over the place in here. So I got you on the board here.
Alright. I start calling out, Angel. Hey girl. Are you in here? Your sister sent me to find you.
Perception.
29.
Something's behind you.
I turn.
So the two
Feral
teenagers, which those normal teenagers basically. So I'm just gonna. I don't have anything else to put up, so. So they've come in. So they're walking and they're looking at you. So at this point they're more feral and animal. So animal handling is your best bet because you don't know if your words are getting to them.
It's 28.
Okay, so you calm them. So they seem like almost confused. Like I said, you saw all the.
Using my speak with animals was still up, speaking as a wolf would. I nip at them and say, "Where are the pups?"
So try to dig through. Try to be a little bit more dominant over them, I guess. Just like look.
Show that I'm.
Yeah, it's like you mean.
And half to your age.
So you mean business.
Yeah.
Because you are older.
Mm-hmm.
So they go across the room, and there's another set of doors that go up and out.
Okay. I follow them.
All right, so they'll take you into another great room. So you come into the room, and there's a great symbol of a full moon carved. So instead of a sun right there, you can tell instead of that, it's like emanating like blue in a way. But there's white water, so it sort of like shines up. So on this, there are probably about 30 children hiding behind the pillars and stuff, all sort of feralish in their own way. It's like using your passives and what to like that many are scratched and beaten.
Do they appear to all have been infected with the?
No.
No.
that there are bites on them, but they look like bites from other children.
Okay.
There's claws and scratches. You know, you see their hands.
So they haven't been given over fully yet.
They look like they've been fighting.
I go to my bag and I produce what leftover foods I have.
Okay. So your
rations. I set them down in the middle.
All right. So,
and I stand over top of them.
So, because many of them rush, you know, again on all fours rush. They're dirty.
I'm looking for one that's still walking upright.
So it's like you can tell that all of them have been hurt badly, like you know, like clawed and scratched, and again bit with little mouths. You know, a lot of their faces are dirty. There's dried blood on some of them. Some of them you can tell they've been punched and kicked. They all look like they've basically been fighting for a long time.
I say the name Angel and see if it pulls any type of furtive glance from any one of them.
This looking around, most of these children look like they've been here for a while. At least you hope they've been here for a while to be in this type of condition. So, like many of them are very pale, so they've probably not even seen the dust. Like they've been in these chambers for the minimum that you probably see is looks like they've been here like a week. That's the minimum. So let me give a little bit of description. So, do an investigation while you're at it.
19 and investigation. 19 is a dirty dice.
Okay. The rough-hewn stairs that you did led down towards the cave that was carved out. Bizarre sight. Wide-eyed children standing behind wooden bars stare at you in terrified silence. So, those are more so than that are the feral ones that are out. So there are cages lined out outside through there.
Okay.
They stare at you at terrified silence. The cave holds 6 wooden cages, their lid held shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages are empty. Each side of the other holds a pair of frightened children. Crude wooden statues stand behind the cages. It bears a rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman draped in garland of vines and night flowers. It looks like the jaw of this has been taken off, so this was here and it was defaced. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman is shredded, clothes kneels before the statue. Behind the statue are 2 maggot-ridden corpses hanging from iron shackles bolted to the wall. It seems to be a woman.
Still using the animal speech. I am Bozak. I am here for one of my pack.
The woman stands up and says, I don't speak, mangy dog. So
I switch over to common or draconic if she'd like. I am Bozak.
So I am the sitter.
I'm here for Angel.
She says, I don't know if we've recorded that one or not. She said, I am the sitter. I'll make sure.
Did any of the children in the thing move at all when I said the name Angel?
So she looks and she said, if you're looking for a child, we've not had one brought for 2 days. She said, I am bound by here, and she shows you her arm, and she has been cursed. She She said the plague did not take me, so I am cursed to walk between the wolf and the human, and I always be in pain when I should be in wolf form. So
I do not see your species as unnatural. You should be able to commit to your full change when necessary.
she said, my father was a werewolf. This is hereditary. So for my punishment, I am to raise the brood to make sure they are strong enough to surpass me and become the next generation of the breeders.
Would you still stand your watch if I removed your curse?
She's like, I don't know what my life would be like without the curse. But at least I would die either human or wolf instead of this undying pain. So do you...
Come to me and I'll set you free.
So she scampers slowly. You know, that's her walking up. You can tell she's got scratches and marks on her too. Probably the children, like as they do what they do, is probably hurt her quite a bit too. If it wasn't for her, at least a little bit of unnatural strength that she's gotten from whatever she's got, she'd probably perished long ago.
Remove curse. And then greater restoration.
You probably should let the remove curse go. Alright, so you remove the curse, and at that point, some of her features that were slightly off. Though she was quite muscular but lean. So the muscle tone sort of vanishes a little bit. So some of her hair that was she sort of had like a little bit of mutton chops down through that way recedes. Her eyebrows go a little bit thinner. Her features are a little bit less sharp, or like her jaw and stuff like that. She's a little bit sharp. So she looks probably a little bit more, like she looks more like less rough human. So a little softer. At this point, 30 of the feral children, jump her and rip her apart.
Oh.
So and start pulling her meats and eating her.
Oh.
Spirits. No, seriously, I'm costing spirits to swarm around me. I'm going to wipe out the whole pack.
So you stand over and just come through?
I stand over as they are attacking. As they enter, the little spirits will eat them.
Well,
It's a big blender. Then I'm going to walk through the other children. I'm going to walk through them.
I remember, it's like, does yours actually move with you, or they have to enter your space?
No, it stays with me.
I know, but like for it to take damage, they have to enter your space, right?
I can enter their space as long as this is following me.
Right,
it's a blender.
So you're just going through, and again, the children, these
Child I was looking for wasn't here.
So now there are normal children hiding in the crates that aren't feral. They're just terrified.
I released them.
I'm assuming after your little spirits or whatever. Yeah. So at this point, all the ferals are not feral.
They're not feral anymore.
Yeah.
They're blended.
So blended family.
Microwave.
So there's 7 children in the crates that you're able to get out.
I tell them I'm sorry you had to see that.
So one of them comes up gently and says, "I've seen worse." It's like their expressions are a little dull, to say the least. You know, most of them aren't crying or shivering. They were just expecting probably to be beaten and to fight. It's like others.
Take what you wish from this place. I will walk a clear path to the door if you wish to leave.
So you walk them out of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get to the cave mouth, and do you have anything you can send with them? I don't know if you have like a guardian or something. Send a familiar or something.
I can summon a familiar and send with them. Oh, a guardian of nature. Yeah.
No, I thought you might have. So you send something to protect them.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you instruct what do you instruct the guardian to do?
Escort them safely to the village.
You can see the village.
I tell them
down the road.
to escort them safely to the village.
Okay. So the children.
And now I have Moonbeam at the ready.
So the sister is not here.
She wasn't here.
So yeah.
So once I get to the cave mouth, I'm going to look around for those two.
You all come out. So here comes. Describe how Char's coming out. And I assume Astron's behind him.
Oh yeah.
Just sort of standing, you know.
Big grin, although you probably can't see it
Yep.
for the helmet, but you know.
Well, Angel wasn't in there, man, but there was no kindness left in those children. There was nothing I could spare. Those who would still walk upright, I sent to the village, but they may be back with their families. Did we find what we're looking for?
We found everything we were looking for.
So, we go back to your special spell. Do you want to remember your one that you can do the fast travel?
Oh, the marking a spot.
Yeah, the market. So you wish to mark a spot. Like I said, the only thing is like you only have one level 6 right now, right?
Waiting on it to load.
Yeah. Unless you powered up more too.
I didn't go through anything. Yeah, just one level 6.
So like I said, you can cast it to put the mark down, and then after 4 hours, you can cast it again and pop back to Dragonhold.
So you're now the master of this place? I was just wondering.
Would you like to have a conversation in game?
I am in game.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
he didn't have his hand on it.
okay. Well, okay.
So she's going to cast her little
For the recall, right?
yeah
Okay.
yeah that's that level 6.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's casting it and so again you'll need 4 hours for her to cast it again. It's going to pop you back over to the dragon hold.
Bose, will you take a walk with me?
Sure, man.
So we're just gonna just kind of start walking around.
To do a
yeah.
stroll.
Yeah, just do a stroll. And yeah. I can see how what happened may come off as peculiar.
I was just hoping not to have to fight our way in. I didn't know why you were fighting when you popped out, but looks like you got it under control.
Well, you see, from my understanding of this place, nothing here matters. people, the place. But in our mission here, we can make them matter. If we are to truly make it back to where we belong, certain things will have to be done. In order for those certain things to have to be done, there will be hard choices.
I just made one.
I understand.
I destroyed 30 children because of what they were.
I understand. But the lives of those children, if they stay in this place, would have been far greater than the death you gave them. What I'm offering is not only a way to bring us back, but to bring everyone back.
Are you saying you want to take all that's in the Shadowfell and take it to Thetadolyon?
No. I merely speak of the people here.
Werewolves.
The village are not werewolves. The town we met before were not werewolves. But think of what they will become under the thumbnail of Strahd.
Someone's laptop. The Dusty's or whatever.
Yeah. So, in the hard choices, we save who we can save. But if they remain here and we leave, well, you know their fate. I am offering them a choice for their own freedom. And in that freedom, Thetadolyon.
Performance. Let's see how grand this sounds. Just a performance.
Dirty 20.
Just
My insight's plus 13. That's 27.
he believes everything he said. It's like there's no deception. There's. It's like he literally believes that he can lead these people to something better. So, or at least something instead of whatever this is. So he has a plan. They're not platitudes. So they're not.
Life and death, as in all things, are natural. Even there are breeds of these creatures that they are born to, which I would still consider natural if they are born to it.
But in life and death, there's an end and a beginning. Here, there's only this, and that is not natural.
And their souls can't escape.
That is true.
They cannot venture on. They are stuck here, like I fear for our friends in the castle. These soldiers that I have subjugated to us will help our friends in the castle. Will help the people. And just think, these lands are brought back. And there is no Strahd.
They'll no longer be recycled.
We can flourish.
Because you need to roll
New
performance.
souls.
I got chills.
So it says,
New souls.
New everything.
so do you, like, their
You
children?
don't have to roll.
Their children could have souls. They're like that. Your passive is like literally like because they have children that don't have souls. We've seen it. You know, just because two souls.
Can you imagine what it would do for these people to be able to walk out their doors and not fear for their lives, or to be able to even be outside, not even under the sun? They've never experienced darkness. They can only be out during the sun, during the day. They live in constant fear. I'm offering them freedom.
So you plan to kill Strahd?
With every fiber of my being. And the one that serves him that put me on my knees.
I'm just a little confused, dude, because I thought we came out here because you didn't want to fight Strahd.
What do you want?
Because
Do you need to roll a deception check on that one? Do you really just?
I really, I'm,
Oh, okay. So
I mean, like I told you at the beginning, she put me on my knees. So, and then Strahd, yeah, I mean, because in order
Strahd or Lady Bajorn?
both.
Okay, so Lady. So.
Both.
Okay. All right. So that's.
No, what did you say? Sorry. What was you say?
Wasn't the entire point of us coming out here
I'm
to
not
get
sure.
the pieces is because you didn't want to fight him, that there was another way?
So you want Lady Shar on your side.
Yes.
So.
The more whole the lady is, the more power we have. The more I can offer.
Oh,
the
so
people.
you've been emboldened. You've gained more power.
Do you not hear how I speak?
I was wondering about that, because
I have been enlightened.
Enlightened.
I'm afraid you still have your face a little pale.
So, no more rage, boom, boom, changing into a dinosaur?
The barbarous sea is behind me. Now I lead.
Barbarcy? Barbaracy? Barbaricism?
My barbaric nature.
Oh!
So he's quelled. He's quelled his rage and channeled it.
By walking into a tent?
Do you not remember?
Hey, pitching a tent sometimes can calm you down.
You see, my dear friend, I was given a gift by the one they call the bishop. Do you not remember?
Yeah, the bishop! Yeah, I remember him.
Yes. All the old magic of years past. Now,
Wait a minute, are you telling me you're a barbarian who knows magic, man?
that way is done.
Oh, wait, hold up. Have you been into my pocket? Please?
I have laid
I
down.
told you not to inhale that stuff, man.
I have laid down the maul and picked up the staff.
Ooh, that's a pretty stick you got there,
Is
Char.
there any spells that you'd like to show him what you could do? Oh, here's an idea. I'm going to give you a freebie. Just something interesting. You know that you got a cantrip. Like you can take a 6th level spell slot.
Yep.
And cast that cantrip, upcast it, douse light, and you could take every light away from that town down below you. So he's burned to 6 levels. So he does douse light and makes the entire town go dark that's down below you.
You know that's probably not a good idea for the town, right?
My soldiers will protect it.
Your soldiers will protect it.
Remember, it's for the people.
I got a version of that spell, dude. A little bit of this, and you go, peekaboo. Ha! No light. Okay, man, this is all just way too much. So let me grab my pipe.
So I got to quit, like, I'll say you had mass suggestion, but
Look,
so when the 4 hours are up, Ashram can cast the other. It's getting there.
so your convert's only going to be here? Or, look, you're raising an army. We're going to kill Strahd. That's fine. Let them have their life for You know,
that is the first part.
and then we go back to Thetadolyon.
Once we make it back to Thetadolyon, we take the war to Tiamat.
God, how many gods are we going to have to kill, man? This is becoming exasperating.
I'm going to put my hand on both. Only those that stand in our way. To remember, the goal is to free Thetadolyon.
Yeah. I guess them having a life and having the ability to have more souls here is kind of in the way of the greater good, right?
I think they would view it that way.
Do they know the wolves are their friends now?
I've given the wolves instruction. They're not to harm the village.
We gotta find Angel, man. Can you make your wolves find Angel?
Of course.
We need to take Angel home, and then we can get on about our business, man.
Does Ashton have any type of stuff to help locate maybe Angel? I know Ashton's got some helpful stuff.
Look, Bozak, we all three made a promise to that child. Just because of today's events, I have no intentions on breaking that. You have my word.
I was gonna say, I didn't know
roll for that.
if Barbar Char is the same as Spooky Char.
I'm not really done anything evil. It's just
No, you make lights go out.
Yeah.
Spooky.
performance. 21.
Unless you're just flat out. You're not flat out lying.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know what's in your
No,
head.
I
Right,
totally
so
believe
like
this.
like I said, he's just this force of personality at this point. It's like he's like
Because you came with me.
so he
You chose.
like he's hair club for men. He's like he's
Yeah.
not he's like he's a client too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We find this girl, seal it in good faith. I'll continue along this path with you.
How could I ask for more?
Alright, so are there any spells that would help look for her?
I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what you think I have, but
It's just you could have something.
all of my stuff is heals and commands.
Speak with plants.
I thought you might have something.
So I go out and I find the most common piece of grass that would be from here to everywhere.
Right. Well, most of the area has the same trees across it too. Like,
Okay.
It's like surrounded by like trees through there.
We're looking for a little girl. Her name is Angel, and I, in my mind, imprint a picture of her sister.
Yeah, it probably looks close. It probably looks similar to.
Yeah. She's been missing for a day and a half.
Alright, so they let you know that she is in, it's like she has locked herself in that tower that you all passed. The tower that's sort of out. So,
In the water?
so it's a little path going to this tower, but apparently the trees saw her go in, and she's actually on. It's like she's called out a couple times where she's locked herself. She's been locked in this tower.
You didn't say it, did you?
No, she didn't say it.
I did.
Right again.
So, but you are still a druid, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
So, she,
Come with me, friends.
or it's like you know, you
I'm
could-
going to go through the plants to get us there.
oh, I thought you could turn into an animal and go get her.
No, he was going to fly up there and get her.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So you're gonna transport through the
I'm going to
trees.
teleport us through the trees to
Alright.
the base of the tower.
All right.
She's up there.
Yep. So you come out through the woods and you see like the tower going out into the lake a little bit, a little path, and she's like there's the top of the tower. It's a 3-4 story tower.
Wings.
Alright, so it's wings. It goes and so you go up and here's this little girl, like balled up on the tower. You know, she's not had anything to eat or drink really for a day or two.
I want to say her name.
So she
Don't
medicine.
want me rolling that. Ten.
That's all you needed.
Yep, she just looks unconscious.
Okay.
So
Scoop her up.
So you super up.
Fire her back
I
down.
can do a medicine check on it.
You bring her back down to Ashland. All right.
My medicine check actually
Oh,
heals her.
yeah.
19.
No, plus 13.
Plus 13.
I got that.
32.
She's severely dehydrated through there. So it's probably storm stuff. She's been exposed to the elements. Apparently she got locked up. Not just inside the tower. She got locked on the top of it. Fan's not good on that. So,
Is she gonna have a level of exhaustion?
oh yeah, she's got like levels of exhaustion definitely. So greater restoration would be good to get her out of the exhaustion. She's a little girl. She's probably got 3.
I cast it once.
It's down to 2. Does Ashford cast greater to get her out
Yep.
of exhaustion?
Sure am. I was just making
I
sure.
used my other one for remove curse, so I don't have another 5th level spell.
Same. I'll be out of this. But that's okay.
Alright, so
We were able to keep our promise so far.
how do you take her back to the village?
Yeah. We go down, and I would suggest while we're there that you inform the townspeople that the wolves are their friends now. We don't want them inadvertently trying to hunt your army.
I would like to spend some time in this town.
Yeah. So we venture towards the town, and that's where we're gonna stop on the way towards the town. So, and with that, Char's walking, and you all are behind him. Are you holding the child?
Yeah.
You're just carrying the child like he's the savior of the town. The town is surrounded by wolves and werewolves on the path up. So there's a gate there. There are guards through there, and they're like, open the gates. He has the child. So the gates open up. What do you do?
Walk through the gates with the child.
With the child? Okay,
Yep.
so you don't send the wolves. All right.
No.
I'll just see how.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you go through, and the gates close, and you're in the town. And we are finishing for now.